You don't know what kind of hell you have to face.
Return to Silent Hill. Man, what the f were they thinking? God, this movie just makes me wanna. It just makes me wanna. If you didn't already know, there's a new Silent Hill film directed by the guy who directed the 2006 film. I'm pretty sure people like this one. I know people do not like the second one. So, after directing Silent Hill 2006, the director's like, okay, I'm not gonna direct the second one. Instead, I'm gonna make a movie based on the second game. You know, the second game, the one that people absolutely adore, the one that has such a nice and interesting and compelling story. What could go possibly wrong? Well, everything apparently. There's like 5 good things about this film. Number 1, you got good atmosphere, right? This movie does really capture that Silent Hill feeling, you know, the fog, and that's about it. And you got like cool things from the game. For instance, there's a scene where James opens up the secret compartment in a closet and there's the Halo of the Sun. Wow, like I know that thing, that's from the game. And there's also like, I guess, places from the original game, but that's not much of a surprise, is it? The music is also pretty good, especially towards the ending when they straight up play songs from the original soundtrack, I think. Maybe the new renditions, but they just sound close enough, so yeah, that made me pretty happy. And a few shots are done really well, like there's a scene where James walks through the forest to the cemetery, and it's shot just like the game. And also, there's a scene in the intro where, you know, James goes to the bathroom or whatever, and it does the same exact camera motion as in the game, and that was pretty f***ing cool, you know, but that's all the positives. As for the negatives, oh my f***ing god. Okay, so I'm just gonna reveal like the biggest spoiler about this film, because oh my god, this is such a dumb piece of shit decision. Okay, so here's your spoiler warning if you want to see this shit film. But at like the end, kinda, it's revealed that Mary's full name is Mary Angela Laura Crane. You may be asking, what? Well, you see, the writers decided, oh, you know what was really important and interesting characters for Silent Hill 2? Well, what if we just didn't f***ing add them? So yeah, let's just fuse all of them into one shitty fucking character. Ah yes, a genius idea. Okay, so Angela from the game, very interesting character to the story, right? She's a person suffering from very heavy trauma from her father and family and abuse. But let's just not add that at all. Ooh, we're cooking. But to please the fans, let's add Abstract Daddy. But he has no context here, so he just acts as a movie monster that has like 7 seconds of screen time. He's literally there to say blah, and then he dies and burns to a crisp. And yes, they do get some scenes straight from the game, like they have the scene where James meets Angela in the cemetery, and then he meets her in the apartment with a knife. But since she's now a part of Mary instead of being her own fleshed out character, Mary gets to reenact the walking up the stairs in the hotel. What? Oh, and Laura? Okay, a whole bit in the game is that she's this innocent girl who can't see monsters. Huh? Did I just catch you having a good idea? Nah, let's just then make her a generic creepy girl in a horror movie who has like a baby monster doll thing now, okay, and is now a part of Mary. Oh my god. And finally, Mary. They changed quite a bit with Mary. Okay, so instead of being James's wife, she's now James's girlfriend. Don't know why they changed that. And now Mary... Okay, Mary's father is like a founding member of a cult. And this cult treats him like a god and, you know, he dies or whatever. And now Mary's in this like cult and she's being fed like this strange liquid which makes people drink her blood or some bullshit. That scene was crazy. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this liquid is causing her to be like ill and shit, and then she eventually dies of the disease. And man, it was such a weird like backstory for Mary. As for the original Mary, none of the cold shit is real, bro. She's just James's wife who gets sick and dies. Okay, so next, Maria. You would think Maria would have a pretty big role in the story, you know? But no, she doesn't. All she does is take up like 5 minutes of screen time, talks to James a few times, gets stabbed by a nurse, then gets killed by Pyramid Head when James summons Pyramid Head by blocking his ears and going la 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 la, I can't hear you. And that is it. I can say that Maria's design is pretty cool. That's about it for Maria. And oh, and Eddie. Yes, Eddie. He might as well not be in this film, bro. Like, all he does is say, "Oh, why are you here, James in Silent Hill? You know, everyone left because the ashes and the sickness and the water pollution." And then he punches James after seeing Pyramid Head, and then he never returns, like ever. I'm pretty sure the writers forgot he existed. Like, whatever, man. So what if he can see Pyramid Head, bro? He's got 15 seconds of screen time. Let him have something, okay? And finally, James. Okay, I really don't know what to say about James. Like, he's not the dreadful James from the games where he just doesn't care about the monsters at all. This James is like super scared of he's like, his eyes are popping out at every scene, bro. Alright, there's a few good things about the film, and one of them is the monsters. Like, come on, Pyramid Head. He's cool, you know, you see him for 3 minutes at least, I think. And oh my god, it's revealed that James is Pyramid Head. It's not implied, by the way. It's just straight up confirmation. I mean, you see James's face in the pyramid. I forgot to mention that James is also a painter now. And I'm pretty sure they only made him a painter so that he could have a scene where he paints a portrait of himself. And then he smears blood on it in the shape of a pyramid. Like, wow guys, we're just confirming that he's Pyramid Head. If you didn't already get the memo where he zooms in to the pyramid and James is underneath. Just confirming a second time. Pretty much every monster from the original game is done very well. Like, the lion figure looks pretty cool. He has his own spinning acid attack. Good thumbs up for that. Those little bugs, what are they called? Creepers? Yeah, they have this whole scene where there's like a big wave of them chasing James. And that was nice. And you can't forget the nurses. Except they made a porcelain for some reason in this film. I don't know why. At least they're here, I guess. Oh, and Abstract Daddy's here, but you know, as mentioned before, he has no context behind him, so yeah, let's just forget about it. But that's all the cool things, because they decided, hey, adding the mannequins. Okay, you know those leg monster things from the original game? What do we add? Oh, I know. Let's add a spider lady with Mary's face on it, and for some reason, let's give her the biggest jiggly ass possible. And you remember the scene in the game where Laura locks James in a room, he has to fight with Fleshlip? So yeah, that kind of happens, right? Laura does end up locking James in a room with a monster, but this ain't no Fleshlip. We're not gonna be, what, we're gonna be faithful to the game? What a joke, bro. So yeah, new monster appears, and at first it's pretty cool. Like, it's this bed thing attached to the ceiling, and wow, wait, this monster's like an original interpretation of a monster from the game. That's great to see. You know, good, great, original idea, fantastic. Wrong. Inside this bed, it's Mary, but she's like a moth creature thing, and she has 4 arms, and then she goes to grab James, and then he gets transported to the past or something. I don't know. This whole film is so confusing and stupid. But let's just skip ahead to the end, okay? James is now at Lakeview Hotel, and it's burning. I'm gonna be honest here, he just suddenly appears at Lakeview. I don't really remember how he got there. And at Lakeview, they do the stupid gravestone reveal, like, oh my god, that sucks. Anyway, James goes to the roof, and wow, Mary is the moth lady thing. And then it's revealed that he killed Mary, blah blah blah, and then he drives into the lake with her body. Like, whoa, I thought the film was just gonna end there. No, it doesn't bless us with that. We instead get gifted this ending where James drives off into the sunset with Mary. Like, I guess he made up some fake scenario where everything was good. And as they're driving, they're playing Laura. Like, come on. Like, it's actually a crime that this movie is so awful, bro. I don't understand.